Good day everyone. So today we're going to discuss and demonstrate how to do assignment number 10 and 11. So the first thing you need to do is to open your previous PowerPoint, the one we used for assignment number 6, 7, 8, and 9. So in our previous lesson, we already created slide number 1, which is slide number 1 and 2 for assignment 6, and then 7 we added button on slide number 1, and then on assignment number 8 we added the robot photo here, and then on assignment number 9 we added the action button, home, and return button, plus we disabled the mouse click using the master slide. So now we're going to continue our project. So we're going to add another slide. So assignment number 10, it's about School of the Future. So in the School of the Future, you're going to discuss or tell the story about the school, or what is the appearance of the school in the future. Do we still have a building? Do we still have a teacher? What technology or devices we are using? So the story that I'm going to use here is the story from the example in the book. So like what I said, you can copy the same story but just modify the devices to fit on the devices you want to use. So no problem with that. You can pause on the part wherein I already completed putting the story, and then after that you can copy on your work, or remember the PowerPoint that I uploaded to answer assignment number 3. So the Imagine Tomorrow PowerPoint, you can, if you still have that file, you can use that so that for easy transferring of the story. Or the same process, you just pause on the video and then you just type the story on your PowerPoint. So the first thing we need to do is to add the third slide. So you have in the book, the instruction is, it's either you click new slide from the home tab, or you click the second tab, the slide number 2, and press enter key. But for me, so that I'm not going to edit this the appearance of my title, and there will be consistency in terms of appearance. Okay, so I'm going to right click and then duplicate the slide. So once I duplicated it, I only need to do is to delete the story and the robot, and then adjust the content, and then change the home to school. Okay, so school. Okay, School of the Future. Okay, next, in the School of the Future, so in terms of title, it's your design. So you can design, use your imagination. Like what I said during our Zoom discussion, the more imagination you use, the more creativity you use, the more out of this world is the concept, especially the device, the better the story. Because remember, any futuristic thing, normally they are out of this world because they are not yet invented, but that's why we are watching videos about futuristic house, futuristic appliances, even technology, so that you know what will be maybe 10 years, 20 years, or 30 years from now, what will be the device and what will be how it look like, So that's how we're going to do this. So for me, okay, so I'm copying the one in the book, so the example. So okay, look on this example. In the old days, kids went to a building to go to school. Today, you only need your learning helmet. So that's the device. So you can change the color of that device name, so to highlight that that's the device used. You put on your helmet and log in. A video of your virtual teacher appear on the visor. You are told about the latest assignment. You finish your assignment. The school day is over. So here, the only device they use is the helmet. It means they are not attending school in the physical school, but they are attending the class in the virtual world or in the virtual class. So this one is very timely also because pandemic, we are not allowed to go to school. But instead of using Zoom or video conferencing software, in the future, maybe we are using virtual reality like what Facebook announced that they are using the metaverse world or virtual world, wherein you can meet your friends, you can attend concerts virtually using VR. So I think that concept, it's futuristic. Okay, so it's up to you how you're going to use. You can copy this one, or you can create your own story, or based from this story you're going to twist it a little bit, to make it more unique on your own selection. Okay, the next thing we need to do is to add the table. Okay, on the right side, on the second content, we have table. So the table, how to insert, it's either you insert from here, click here, insert, and then go to table. That's another way, and select how many columns. So you have two columns and 4 rows, normally like that. Or another way is clicking the icon here in the content. So insert table and manually type how many columns and how many rows. So 4. So you have that. You can change the color of your table using the table design tab. In the table style, you can select from this what do you like, as long that the color is complementing on your background. Okay, let's try the golden yellow or orange thing. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is to type subject, and then on the other side, the second column, you're going to type assignment. Okay, in this table, what you're going to do is that from your subject list or the subjects that you are taking in the school, you select only 3 subjects that you think still existing in the future, and under the assignment column is that you're going to explain how the assignment is done in these subjects. For example, in math, so in the future, how math assignment is done, what device. In science, how your assignment will be done in the future. In geography class, what will be how the assignment is done in the future. So, or in English, okay. So for example, so geography, so I'm going to copy the same here. You can actually the column division, it's in the middle. So if you want more space for the assignment because it's a sentence form, so you just adjust it, just click this, hold it and bring it to the right or to the left. Okay, so for me, so if you already decided to have the subjects, you can already apply it. For example, this is the one from the Imagine Tomorrow PowerPoint example. Okay, subject geography. Take a virtual field trip to Greece or maybe any other country or place, because geography, it's learning different places. For example, geography of Saudi Arabia. For example, you're visiting different provinces or different location in the kingdom. So virtual field trip is possible to do right now, especially that if ever transportation and traveling is restricted. Okay, for example, the other one is art. Use Art 3000 application to create a moving painting. Okay, so it can be. So language, write a descriptive paragraph using a think-write sensor. You see, there will be device that you need to use for, or application or technology for you to able to do those assignments. So it doesn't mean that I selected here geography, art, and language. That's the only subject you can put. It can be math, science, or even the major subjects you can put there, computer. Okay, and then once you're already done with that, you have the story, you have the table, you're already done with assignment number 3. Okay, next. Okay, assignment number 11. In assignment number 11, we are going to add slide number 4. So I'm going to do the same thing. So I'm going to duplicate my slide and change school to communication. Okay, communication in the future. So just adjust. I need to adjust. Okay, then delete your story. Delete also the table. We don't need that on slide number 4. Even the content. So we only have here is one content number 1 for our story. Okay, for example, this is my story. Okay, you decide to skip school and head to the virtual mall instead. A few short minutes later, your earphone beeps. It is a message from your mother telling you to get back to school. Your built-in GPS system must have alerted her that you are not in the school. No, and your mother or the parents give the student a ground. He or she is grounded. You have to go back to school. So you can modify this, whatever device that the school or your parents are using to detect that you are not in the school, and how you're going to be bring back to the school. Okay, so that's the it's not only your mom, no, it can be your dad, it can be Mr. Ahmed, or any authority in the school, no, that can be notified, and what are the action to be taken. Like for example, maybe there's a portal or teleporting machine, or in the uniform, or maybe there's a sensor in the door of the mall wherein once you entered it, they will detect that you're not supposed to be there, and something else. Okay, then for assignment number 11, we need to insert sound. Okay, so for this, you just click insert and then audio. You have the option to record. So if you have your microphone, or I'm going to upload in WhatsApp the link for where you can download the sound. Okay, so when you download the sound file should be not MP3 format, but .m4a. Okay, make sure you convert. If you have an MP3 format sound, convert it online. So just type on Google, search MP3 to M4A converter, online converter. So what you're going to do, you're going to upload online the MP3 file and click convert, and then download it as an M4A file, because I tried a while ago during the Zoom time, so I'm using an MP3 format, but unfortunately that the PowerPoint don't use that format. The only one available is either MP4 for video and M4A for the audio. Okay, so be careful on that. So for me, I already converted it. So I already downloaded it as MP3 file. So this is from YouTube. And then after I downloaded it, I converted it. Okay, so this one, M4A file. So once you inserted it, the sound is already here. So just hide or just put it on the area wherein it's not very visible. So once you click the speaker logo here, audio playback, this is the playback. So no style, play in background, so that it will start automatically. Okay, so when you play it, sound. Okay, so that's all. Now for assignment number 11 in terms of sound, inserting sounds in the story. Now the last part of assignment number 11 is inserting action button. So we're going back to slide number 2, home of the future. We're going to insert here go to school and skip school button. So go to insert, shape, click the blank action button like that, and then hyperlink to, and then click slide, click slide number 3, school of the future. Okay, and then okay. Then it's up to you if you want to change the appearance of the text, of the box, the color. Okay, so it's up to you. What color do you like? Okay, green will do. Okay, so and then after that, insert word art like what we did with the assignment number 7. Okay, choose a color and design that will complement the green one. So type go to school. And then make it smaller. And then put it on top of that button. And then group them. So select and then press shift key. Then press the button. And then right click it. Just make sure that they are selected, the both of them. So group will be available and group them. So that the idea is when you move them, it's moving together. Okay, then you're going to do the same on the skip school. Okay, so insert and then insert again blank. So as much as possible, they need to be almost the same size. So next slide, click slide number 4. Okay, okay. Then insert again the word art. So for me, I'm going to use the blue one. And then change the color of the button to yellow. Okay, so skip school. Okay, so we have that and put it here. And then group them again. So once the word are selected, press shift key, press the button, right click, group them. Okay, so you have already button 1 and 2 on slide number 2. Now for number 4, we need here a go back to school or go to school button. So we're not going to make a new one. So what we're going to do, select the go to school button, copy, go to slide number 4, and then paste it there. So control V, control C, control V. That's a shortcut key. So just put it in the middle. Okay, so when we play it, so the idea is like this. So start, go to school. So school of fear will open. So there's no button here, so you use the return button. And then skip school, it will load the communication in the future. That's the sound. Okay, then click go to school, click home for that. So you have 4 slide number 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you have your assignment number 6 to 11. Okay, there will be another video for assignment number 12. Okay, so that's how our assignment number 6 to 11. So this is the final output for that. So start, go back, skip school, sounds needs to be working. Okay, then go to back again to school, home, and that's it. So we have 4. On assignment number 12, that's the last video for this semester. So, and that is also the last slide. Then after that, after we finish assignment number 12 or slide number 5, you're going to email already your work. So the grading will be based from the checklist from assignment number 6 to 12, and then the grade that you're going to get on each checklist will be recorded on the performance task, which is 40%, and each slide have a different grade. So slide number 1 is performance as number 1, slide number 2 will be performance as number 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then the final output, as long you submitted the complete 5 slide, that will be complete and correct slide, that will be your final project already. So you're going to receive the 100 points for that. And then for the other components like the book pages, you can still submit it via our email. So our official email to those students and parents who are still asking, the email that we are using is YEIS. All of these are in small or lowercase letter or small letter. So YEIS dot computer5@gmail.com. Again, YEIS.computer5@gmail.com. So that's the email we're using in submitting our work in Computer 5 Techno Future. Okay, so that's all for this video. This is assignment number 10 and 11. And then see you for assignment number 12 video.